Well, hello, fam love. How are you all doing today? I know it's been a while since I've dropped a video, so I wanted to tune in with you guys today and just get another video in or two today. I hope that you all have been doing absolutely wonderful and hanging in there with your families and everything. So good to see you again. I'm gonna raise my hands where you can give me a little love. Give me a little love, fam love. Rub my hands and give me a little dap on the backside. Give me a little dap. Y'all know how we do this. This is Loretta Jean, aka Masterpiece, coming back at you with another video on this fine, beautiful day. I hope that you all have been doing wonderful since the last time that I dropped the video. But it's so good to see you all, to be in your ear gates, to be in your eyes, to be in your homes, your cars, your jobs, wherever you may be. It's so good to be here. Once again, this is AKA Loretta Jean Masterpiece. When you watch my videos, please click like and please click subscribe so I can continue to bring you beautiful content. So please like my videos and subscribe my videos every time you watch it so that I can give you some good content. You can go back and watch all of my videos at Loretta Jean slash Masterpiece. You can find me on YouTube and follow my videos. This is probably my 9th or 10th video in 2022. This is what, March? We're going into April. We're going into April. Sunny skies and rain and the leaves and everything are going to start coming back with the beautiful colors. So we survived the winter, so we thank God for that. We're going into the spring. So I just wanted to talk to you and share with you once again about life and the things that we have to suffer and go through. And I just want to encourage somebody and tell someone, don't think that because someone has hurt you or mistreated you that they've gotten away with it. Don't allow what people have done to you to harm you, to hurt you, to betray you, to manipulate you, and to use your heart that God gave you to be there for them. Don't think that God is going to allow your enemies to get away with anything that they have done to hurt you and step on your heart. One thing we have to realize is that we can't allow people to mistreat us, but we have to be very careful at how we allow ourselves to help people and to deal with people and to be in the presence of people. We have to start looking in our inner eyes at what we really see before us and study and watch people for their intent as far as why are they in our lives. Are they in our lives to be there for us, to support us, to invest in us, to build with us, or just to be encouragements? Or are people in our lives just to pull on us and use you for their own selfish gain? And there are a lot of people that are out here like that. They'll take and take and take and take from you, but they're not giving and pouring into you the same way that you're pouring into them. So we have to be wise as serpents, as the Bible said, and learn to study people, study people's motives, watch what they do, watch whether or not they're quick to give and slow to take, or are they quick to take and slow to give. Watch people and study people in 2022 so that you can be able to identify if these are the people that God truly wants to be in your life and a part of your vision and your future. Because a person that cares for you will invest in you. As long as you're there with them, they will invest in you. And you will also invest in these people. But the wrong type of people to have in your life are people that are takers, and they never think about anybody else or pulling anybody else up. Watch those people in 2022, because you will see that as time go by and you start to watch for these type of spirits, you ask God to remove anything in your life that doesn't mean you any good. God hears our prayers. Ask God that anything in your life that is not good for you and that is not benefiting you and supporting you and helping you to push you along the way, ask God to remove those things from your life, because clearly those people and things mean you no good. I know a lot of us, just like myself, just like you, we have been hurt. People have hurt you. People have taken advantage of you. People have taken advantage of your gifts and your kindness that you have. People have manipulated you. People have lied to you. And people have schemed and used you for their own selfish gains. And I know that it hurts because it hurts me as well when I put myself out there to give 100% to someone or people that I love and care about. And in return, they wound me and they hurt me and they betray me. And I know it hurts people. I know it hurts fam love. I know it does. I know that a lot of you have trusted boyfriend and girlfriends that you thought loved you and cared for you, that would be there for you. And in return, they cheated on you. They walked over you and they took advantage of you. And I know a lot of you are in marriages and relationships and engagements where you gave your heart to that person, whether it be a she or a he. And they lied to you. They didn't keep their word. They didn't keep their trust that they said they would have for you. They didn't stay loyal to you. And they walked over your heart. And they cheated on you. Or they abused you. Or they verbally abused you. Or they just used you for their selfish gains. I know betrayal hurts because it has happened to me many, many, many times before within relationships and within my marriages. It has happened to me too. Even the best gets hurt, people. Even the best get tricked and hurt. And I know manipulation and I know that these type of behaviors, I know it hurts. Betrayal hurts. It's a pain like no other. It feels like someone has stuck a dagger in your heart and in your back and in your chest. And at the same time, they're smiling and laughing in your face. When you have been there to support them, to help them, to give your everything, to be there because you wanted to build into these people because you believed in their word and they failed you. And it's okay. Don't ever believe that because you couldn't get to these people that God doesn't have the last say so, because God does. One thing about it is God is not going to continue to allow his children and his servants and his gifted children that are there for people. He's not going to continue to sit around and allow his children to be manipulated and lied to and hurt by people that mean you no good. Don't allow people to change your heart from who you are because of what they have done to you, because you don't want to lose your blessings that God has for you by trying to get back at the people that harmed and hurt you and betrayed you. No, what you do is you kill them with silence. You pray for those people because they need God, because they're lost. You pray for them and you wish them well. But you don't pray any harm against those people because you don't want to lose your blessings, like I said. You pray for those people and you put those people on the altar to God and watch God change things. You ask God to fight your battles for you. You don't have to fight your battles when people have wronged you. Family members have wronged you. Family members have mistreated you. Family members have hurt you. Husband and wives have hurt you and manipulated you. Friends have manipulated and hurt you, betrayed you. Even your own children, even your own relatives have lied and betrayed and hurt you and used you for their own selfish gain. You pray for those people because they don't know Christ. Because if they knew Christ, they wouldn't treat you and other people that way. But don't let your heart become hard and bitter and cold because of what someone has done to you. Trust and know God is going to deal with those people in his own personal way. The wrath of God is more powerful than anything on this earth. You go before the Father in heaven and you talk to God about your problems and your issues that you're facing. You talk to God and you tell God about how these people have wounded you and how these people have betrayed your heart and your love and your gifts. And you ask God to take that pain away from you because you still have a beautiful spirit deep inside of you. You still are a loving person. You still are a giving person. You still are quick to give and slow to take. Don't let people change you to be who they are because of what they have done to you. Because like I said, God has bigger hands to fight your battles than you do. You don't have the power to fight these battles, and yet alone you don't have time. You ain't got time to be going around trying to get after the people that hurt you. No, leave those people where they are and pray for them, because they're going to need a prayer from you and God when it's all said and done. They're going to need a prayer when it's all done with. Because when you hurt and you abuse and you manipulate people, you push the very people that God put in your life to be there for you, to be a guidance for you, to be a support system for you. You push those good people away. And trust and know it'll be a long time if you ever get those type of people back in your life that care for you. You run good people away by doing more harm to them than being there to support them the same way that they supported you. And God is not going to continue to sit back and sit high and look low and watch his children continue to be manipulated and hurt by people. That's not God's plan that he has for our lives. As I say, go before your throne room, in your private room. You sit down. You turn those lights out if you have to. Turn all distractions out. Close the curtains if you have to. Light some candles. Close your door. And you sit before God and you give those burdens over to God. You pray for those people that have hurt and manipulated you. You pray for them because they're going to need a prayer when it's all said and done. God said, vengeance is mine. It's not yours, people. Don't let them change you. Vengeance belongs to God. He has the bigger hands to touch those people than you. And trust and know, in the long run, those same people are going to have to come back and bite their words, and they're going to have to apologize. If they apologize, they're going to have to come back and apologize to you. Now it's up to you to take those people back in your life or not. But just start to study people, study their actions, see their ways, watch what they do, how they interact with other people, how they treat people, how they treat their own mother, how they treat their own siblings, how they treat people around them. Watch these things, because this tells the character and the integrity of people. See if they're helping instead of begging and always asking people to give them things instead of getting up and doing it for themselves. See how they go about their lives, and it'll tell a whole story about their character and their integrity. And you ask God, anything that's not for me, God, remove it. Because some people are not strong enough to remove people from them. Sometimes God has to close those doors for you to walk through the new doors where he has the new blessings that are waiting ahead. Remember, it's always sunshine after the rain. And just because someone has harmed you doesn't mean that you have to do the same thing to them. Stay who you are, loving, beautiful, kind, compassionate, helping those that are in need, building in your relationships, building in your families and your loved ones. Don't change your heart and become bitter and cold because of what someone has done. Remember, God has the last say so. And this is what God says about his children. Now, I read from the King James Bible. This is my Bible that I read from, and it blesses me. Anything that you need to know about a way of life is in this King James Bible. Whether you want to believe it or not, God's word is true. And what does God's word say? God's word says in 1 Chronicles chapter 16, verse 22 through 24. Let me tell you what it says.